I'm always keen to point out that whichever technology partner you choose, whether it's one of us on this stage or one of the many others out there in the UK or worldwide, we don't invent technology. The technology we all use is much of a muchness and very much the same thing. We're just all delivering it in a very different way.
What is your firm going to be like? Are you going to be a 5-man firm? Are you going to grow to a 20-man firm? How complicated are your trading strategies going to be? Sometimes if you take the wrong decision early on in play, you can regret it down the line. If you choose the right firm, they will work with you, they will grow with you, they will look after you. You know, all of us are interested in long-term arrangements with our clients. You know, it's very important to hold their hand in those early stages. I mentioned all these considerations, but the key thing about considerations, if you have trusted advisors and the right people who've been through this before, they're going to hold your hand and they're going to help you out.
Testing your business continuity strategy is just as important as having one, because you'll be surprised how much your technology matures within the course of any 12-month period. And the purpose of a business continuity plan, when you test it, you don't want it to always come back 100% clean. You want it to catch those things that have changed within the course of the last 12 months so that that can be put and actioned into the plan so that it doesn't come up the following year, essentially.
One of the advantages we see of clients using our platform is that all of these disaster recovery tenants are built into the platform. It's not something where the client needs to invest. They simply subscribe to services, and on the back end we manage all of that. We do the quarterly failover tests on each system, and it's not just for disaster recovery, it's also resilience in terms of individual services, not a physical disaster, for example.
Where you put your data is very, very important. What people have to bear in mind when the FCA, if they ever come knocking on your door, is you can't just turn around and say, well, actually, I'm with a Microsoft or a public provider and they've lost my data or the data's not available at the moment. You're accountable, you're responsible for your data.
Testing your business continuity strategy is just as important as having one, because you'll be surprised how much your technology matures within the course of any 12-month period. And the purpose of a business continuity plan, when you test it, you don't want it to always come back 100% clean. You want it to catch those things that have changed within the course of the last 12 months so that that can be put and actioned into the plan so that it doesn't come up the following year, essentially. If you do go to a managed service provider office that give you their telephone system, they are going to own that number range. Make sure you own your own number range, i.e. your DDIs and your extensions, because if that's hosted in the cloud, much like your infrastructure, you're then free to move pretty much wherever you go.
If you get it right and you partner up with the right firm, then I've had first-hand experience with this with investors this year. We've had conversations with them and said, oh yeah, we know your firm, we know you work with other funds already, we've already done some DDQ on you, that's fine. It becomes a positive.